The temperatures are climbing and so are the savings during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. From Accords to Pilots, HRVs to Ridgelines. Get tremendous summer savings on the Honda you've been waiting for during the Honda Summer Event at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Segan Lane.
Are you still playing the guitar?
Hello. He was yesterday.
He was.
Live
Right
on air
That
on 9 News at
bass lick,
9.
That song that he was playing.
Henry Turner Jr.
Henry Turner Jr. was in the studio yesterday,
Yes.
and I'll be playing bass with him at the listening room at
That's
some point.
not.
Are you?
No, please
Are you
don't.
gonna be at
That's
Hood
not.
Fest,
Go
Neighborhood
there
Fest with
anyway.
him?
He won't be there.
Oh,
Percussion?
Oh, stop.
oh, he let you do that?
There's a little
Give you a
box,
snare drum?
professional percussion box that a group of ukulele players that come to my church once a week to
Yes.
play their ukuleles. They asked me to come and fill in just to tap and keep them on beat.
Okay.
I got fun. I had fun. I had some fun.
Yeah,
doing
but
it.
Really?
Yes. There's an art to that.
Yeah.
And there's some
Steady the beat.
So I'll be doing
He could play.
that.
He could
Write
play
the
a mean.
chords.
He could play a mean triangle. This
Oh.
guy.
Keeping him on beat. There you go. Little spoons.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to see you in
the
action.
Veteran Symphony Orchestra has you do more than just play the triangle. I wanted to go just play the triangle
Yeah.
in the symphony orchestra. They went, there's a little more to it than just that.
Maybe next
play
audition,
the
you
triangle?
up your game.
Look, I'll
Surprise
take a
him with
red,
something.
a pink highlighter and highlight the area on the music sheet where I'm. Ding.
We got to see him in show.
We're gonna find some other percussion instruments for you. There's that little one that you turn. It's the one that goes the.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one too.
Some bells,
I
maybe.
love it.
Somebody give this man a tambourine.
Exactly. Oh,
I think you
what,
can
are
do.
you nuts?
You can play a
Are
mean
you out of your
tambourine.
mind? Do not give this man
y'all
a
get
tambourine.
tambourine, percussion box,
Jeez.
triangle.
Yeah.
My man will walk in here at
Snap
4:30 and just be like, pow!
Yes.
I
Oh.
already have a snap fan. I need to bring that in.
He's been so into this fan. Yeah, boots on the ground.
Well, there's a lot of internet stuff about these snap fans, and they're very loud,
Well,
and very
we had them
obnoxious.
right here in the
Well,
studio.
Yeah.
Well, Carnival Cruise Line has now banned snap
smart.
fans in
Have
public
they?
areas.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
Bring your little fan
Yes.
to help yourself out. But
Right.
if your fan can double as a weapon and makes that kind of
Probably shouldn't
gunshot
bring
noise,
it. Correct.
you know the ones we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say that I
Tomorrow,
don't have
I'll
them at
bring
the
it tomorrow.
house, and I haven't used it
Yes.
sneakily
Yes.
on the kids, perhaps.
Excuse me?
There you
yeah,
go.
that. Pow! And all of
Wow.
a sudden, yeah, the kids
There we
are.
go.
Are you
Aging.
being serious? The cruise ship actually did ban that.
I will show you the
my
note
gosh.
that came out on social
Okay.
platforms. Carnival Cruise Ship's new rules and regs going forward.
It's
Okay.
Starting
Where
a
them
couple
fans
weeks
at?
ago.
Leave them home.
Where the
Snap
fans at?
fans are banned
Yes.
in public areas and discos in the ball.
There you go. There you go.
Noted. Now you know. Where'd you get your fan from?
Amazon.com.
Did you get it on Prime Day
You
sale?
purposefully went out and bought one.
I bought more than one.
A box
Oh,
of
my
them.
man.
One snap.
My
No.
man's getting ready
I'm
for
bringing.
something.
All right, that's our tease.
He's
for
getting ready
tomorrow.
for
I'm bringing my
Yes.
snap fan tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll
Just
bring ours.
don't bring it to
think
the
my-
next cruise.
No.
Although you know what I learned going on my first cruise a year ago, usually going through security there is a little bit easier than going through, TSA. And oh, by the way, if you didn't catch it on our news, there's something new with TSA.
That's right,
You
yeah.
no longer have to take your shoes off. Did that start? Does that start
Starting today.
Today.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Down
I'm
with it.
good with it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of self-conscious about my feet. Some people are, so I'd rather leave my sneakers on if
Yeah.
it's all the same.
Keep your toes to
Yeah.
yourself, kind of thing.
Global reentry, which is TSA pre-check on steroids. So I've never taken my shoes off.
Yeah.
I go right through global reentry.
I didn't really mind
You
it
don't
too
want
much.
me to.
Well, it's a whole different
wanted to.
situation. Yeah, I didn't mind it too much.
Yeah, it's,
but
you know,
I get it.
I did,
all part of
yeah,
the travel
I didn't care
experience.
much too
Yes.
much, but we were talking about earlier as well, like going through with a few kiddos. It was just
Or
one
the
more
elderly,
thing.
right.
The elderly who can't. You learn real fast. Slip-ons.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the travel attire
Yes.
is
Yeah.
different than whatever.
Yes,
So
you're not
anyway.
wearing big old fancy boot with a bunch of buckles and zippers, and that takes about
Give
10
me 10
minutes to put
minutes.
on and
Yeah.
take off.
Yeah, no
no,
kidding.
you're not doing that
Exactly.
with that with 3 kids.
doing that.
Oh my heavens!
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was in Catholic school and the nuns that wore
here we go.
army boots with 100 laces.
Are you still traumatized?
No, absolutely.
Oh.
The
But
ruler?
That would have been interesting to see a nun
Yes.
go through there and have to take
Well-
all the shoes off.
Yeah.
The
Father
army
Michael
boots.
Alello came by the studio the other day to talk about the Kenilworth Parade. You were
Yes.
traumatized by him.
I don't know. He
Well,
walked
I
in.
mean, he
all-
was, talking about 1986 when I graduated college, and he was born.
Yeah.
uncanny.
Yes.
That was so
That
good.
was
Father
really
Alello,
good.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
yes.
pretty good.
Love him, though. Gotta love him.
So good.
Yes, that was awesome.
I guess we should move along then, huh?
Do
to
we
the-
have to?
Well,
I want to talk more about Johnny's fan.
do you?
You'll see it tomorrow. I'm snap that.
You got to
fan
use that
all over
outside.
the
Have you
studio.
actually used it to keep yourself cool, though?
No, heck no.
That's not
Just
what it's
purely for pranks.
He only uses the
I use
fan
it
when
to
he's dressed
irritate.
up in his eagle costume. He's got to get some
Kenilworth
fancy
parade.
air into there.
So if
you
it
know, if you had
belongs
two
to
of those
us,
fans,
yes.
there you go. A little
Might take it
wings.
off.
I could gain some lift. I
Yeah,
could
you
gain
can.
Some height. No,
So-
I just use the fan to irritate people.
I
As
can't
if
wait.
I'm not irritating enough. I said it before
I
we did.
can't wait for this. This is going to be so good. Don't
Snap
miss
fan
9
tomorrow.
News Now
Snap fan
tomorrow.
Thursday.
Oh,
Oh, gracious.
Snapped in
This is going to
Thursday.
be
It's
such
gonna
a
be a
weird
thing.
show. All right, so maybe we just bring some umbrellas with us and fight back at them there, Jared. Or do we need an umbrella today?
If you want to block out the sun
There you
early,
go, that's probably
that
right,
always
yeah.
works. But yeah, early in the afternoon, we might get a couple of
Okay.
thunderstorms. And we've been getting kind of lucky, I think, with this the past few days because it's been helping us to really make those temperatures kind of level off. We're relatively quiet. You can tell by looking outside right now over False River, and the radar is actually a lot quieter this morning, even compared to yesterday morning. We're in the mid-70s, 75 degrees right now. Yesterday, because we got those early storms, did you get any in your backyard? It was between 11:30 in the morning yesterday and about 12:30 in the afternoon, and that's why the high temperature yesterday only made it up to 91. We say only because that's about the best we're going to do this time of year. The full buck moon is going to be out and shining, not so much tonight, although you're going to get the first crack at it tonight, but the better one is going to be tomorrow night because that's when it's going to be a little bit fuller, not a super moon, but nevertheless the 7th full moon of the year. Then we're trying to prevent these numbers, 105, maybe 106 as we approach the weekend. 108 is usually the trigger point to getting a heat advisory. So to this point, we don't have a heat advisory and none are anticipated. As I mentioned a second ago, the radar really quiet this morning. Remember this time yesterday, we had a big cluster of thunderstorms moving onshore. That's definitely not the case right now, but we do see a couple of isolated showers. Probably going to take a little while to moisten up the atmosphere. And here's where we're getting all the moisture from. Tropical moisture from the Gulf around this high. And you can see the well-defined clockwise circulation around that high. That's going to pump in the moisture the next couple of days. That's going to keep our rain chance elevated today, tomorrow, going into Friday. Then as we get to the weekend, the high centers up a little bit closer to our area, and maybe that'll just slightly reduce our chance of rain. No washouts expected for the weekend, so your outdoor plans should be good to go, especially in the morning. We're kind of wedged in between these two big areas of high pressure, and this trough tries to kind of backdoor its way down here on Thursday. That should enhance our lift a little bit. We'll keep our rain chance at about 60% today, likewise for tomorrow. Here's the timing for today, and the graph has been doing a really good job so far this week. This is noon, so they're saying again right around noon today we'll start to get an early jump on a couple of non-severe storms, and the radar fills in between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Matter of fact, this is 4 p.m. and that's representing a pretty good thunder boomer there a little bit later in the day. No, we're not expecting anything severe, but I would say a couple brief heavy downpours. That'll be possible. Certainly that could help fix the temperature. So again, the timing here really is going to be the thing, and I do think we'll see those rain chances elevate very early in the afternoon. We'll go with a forecast high of 92, should be right around that mark, and then for tonight down to 74. We'll hold on to a 20% chance early in the evening. What about the weekend? We're talking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with rain chances still relatively elevated, although I've taken Sunday down to a 30% chance, and there you see those highs. They're still going to be up there. We've got a couple of 95s Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then next week a very typical summertime pattern looks to continue as it's going to be slow going to get those temperatures down. 7-Eleven, Johnny A., what do you say?
Little slow-moving traffic coming out of Denham, and then when you get to East Baton Rouge Parish and past O'Neill, past Jefferson, this is the Essen Lane area. So that's Essen right beneath the at the bottom of your camera. And traffic on I-12 westbound approaching the 1012 has gotten a little bit slow right in that area. Look at some drive time. 16 from Denham Springs. We're now up to almost 20 minutes from Juban to the 1012, and then another 4 to 5 minutes to the downtown area beyond that. Our WAFB Gordon McKernan First Alert traffic camera here at College, and then in the downtown area, that's the Laurie Burgess exit on the far left side of your screen, and looking good into the downtown area. So that's it, right? Coming out of Denham, just a little slower traffic right here, and this is what we normally see about this time of morning. And this time of morning is 7-11. WAFB 9 News Now. We'll do it again at 3:30 and then again at 9 tonight. Matt and Liz with some very important headlines coming up next.
Hey, real quick before you get going, ever wanted to be a part of, work with emergency medical services? How about being a part of an orientation?
Oh, I tell you what, there's a 10-week course that's
Yeah,
about to
it's about
kick
to
off
get
in
going.
August. So if you'd like all the details, tonight, actually this morning, there is an informational session happening at EBR EMS headquarters there on Harding Boulevard, 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. If you can't make it out today, though, next Wednesday, there's another info meeting as well.
Is the town of Killeen, Liz, about to really get rid of their police department and then maybe rely on the parish sheriff's office?
It's one of the proposals on the item for the Killeen Town Hall meeting tonight. That meeting begins at 6 p.m. It's one of the many issues that they're talking about. They're also talking about the proposed budget for the next fiscal year and also talking about whether to accept Killeen Oaks into the service area.
Speaking of getting together, the FEMA Review Council getting together in New Orleans. Our governor is going to be there. I wonder what the topic of conversations are going to be.
FEMA, right? Well,
All of it,
Louisiana
FEMA.
knows those letters, those 4 letters all too well. President Trump has said that he wants to get rid of FEMA after this hurricane season. Jeff Landry is set to meet with him and that Trump-appointed council to talk about this today in New Orleans.
Hey, real quick before you get going as well, we know it's hot down here in South Louisiana, especially during those summer months. Ways to stay cool, St. Vincent de Paul has them. Matt Venezia was live there this morning.
In fact, if you'd like to find out some of the parameters that it takes to open those hot weather shelters,
Yeah.
you can find his story in the 9 News app. But we know that a lot of that is going to kick in during these summer months. We know how hot it gets. But thankfully, some of this rain has been reliefful for us.
It really has. The timing's been the thing. So if we can get a couple early afternoon storms, I think we'll be okay for today.
Just like yesterday.
You know what could help as well? Giant fans.
Ooh, where are them fans at, Johnny?
Snap Fan Thursday.
This summer, there's more to move you at Team Mazda. From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Find special summer savings and save thousands right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.